And there's my herb bag obtained, and I just got enough experience to pop this onto summoning, or not summoning, herblore. Brings me up to 32 there. Oh yeah, now I can take the herbs out of my looting bag and pop them right in here. And welcome back to my Ultimate Iron Man series, episode 5. The goal for this episode, as I stated in at the end of the previous one, is to do all the easy achievement diaries I can. And I figured the best one to start with first would be the Ardoin, the Arty ones. Provides a great teleport over to the south area of Ardoin, right here at the monastery. Whenever I need to come to this area, I've just been either going to Yanil or going up here to Arty, so figured it'd be a great first one to do. Looking at the achievements here, looks like I just have one quest I need to do it. Tower of Life. Other than that, I have all the requirements I need to do it, so I'll knock out Tower of Life and then start doing all these tasks. And there we go! We got the Tower of Life quest done! Now I can start in on all the tasks for the easy Ardoin. I'll start with the top and just go on down the line. One tab, another one done. Hey Charles, I gotta see a guy in Arty about some death runes. Wanna join me? I'm just kidding, Charles. I'm not gonna sell you for some death runes. Wait a second, I'm supposed to be completing the Ardoin easy task, not the Freeman one right now. Just needed the unicorn horn. Majestic unit cow. Oop, I did not mean to search. And that's that task done. That's right, throw the tomatoes at them. Welcome to Karamja! Give me your money. Give me that XP lamp and give me that achievement. I summon the Dark Magician! And pop goes the weasel. Be sure to stay hydrated, folks. When's the next shiny star? I got a wish I need granted. More glory and gnomehood! Ooh, all these achievement diaries is making me hungry. Give me a kebab. Thank you. Yum. Let me see your wares. It's time to duel! And that's the easy Ardoin done. Let's go visit the doctor. Get our cape. Doctor! I have an ail that you can cure by giving me the cape. Yay! I got the cape. And I got the teleport now. I can now teleport to the monastery whenever I want. Got some good bonuses to it. Might keep it, but then I have to... Not sure what I'll do with the War Priest Tuska cape, unless I can hang this up on the cape rack by itself, but I doubt it. Grab this. Need to be 25. They just go ahead and toss them in our floor then. And yeah, there we go. That's the easy Ardoin done. Nice little cape there. Gonna see if I can't store this into the cape rack. If not, I'll just have to put this onto the cape rack. Yeah. So, as it turns out, I'm not able to store either of the capes onto the cloak rack here, so I will just be destroying this, and if I ever decide I want it back, I can just go to the doctor and get it. But for now, we're going to be moving on to the next achievement diary, which I have decided would be the Varrock Easy diary. Give me the Varrock armor if I ever decide to use that for mining, and give me access to the Varrock furnace, which is a decent enough furnace, but everybody goes to Falador nowadays, or the fort for their smithing needs. So yeah, this will be the next one I do. One thing to note about the Varrock armor from the achievement diary is if you do the Dimension of Disaster quest, you gain access to basically an alternate dimension of Varrock where you didn't exist. And there are achievement diaries you can do in there, and with easy, medium, hard, and elite, all that. And if you do those, you gain the effects of the Varrock armor passively without actually having to wear it. So that'll be something for me to think about doing. But I need to do a lot of other quests to fully complete this. Tell me your best threads, Thessalia. You're looking nice. Ooh, I forgot what this helmet looks like. I have to usually have the helmet slit hidden, but I had to deactivate it to do that last task, and ooh, that is quite the look. Let's play leapfrog, friends. Fence. Basic lawn care, man. Gotta get rid of these dead trees. Extra, extra, read all about it. UIM is crazy. Playing this game mode in a RS3. He's a good boy. You want some bones, boy? You want some bones? Here you go. Take some bones. Another one done. Check it out. I've become such a successful content creator, I can afford to move my home now. Gonna move it to Poland. Gonna move to the desert. I'm such an asset to the museum, aren't I? And another one down. Boop. Tell me a story, Granny. I need something to put me to sleep. Here, fishy, fishy. Look, I think I got some in my hair. King Rold may think he's in charge, but I'm the one with all the power in this kingdom. Time to go talk to Ratburgers and get my armor. Alrighty, Ratburgers, give me my armor and my experience lamp. Then I gotta put that right there in Herblore. Hey, level up. And now I got the armor, which I will immediately destroy since I'm not going to use it at the moment. But on to the next achievement diary, which will be... I'm not sure, let's find out. Let's go ahead and do the Karamja one since I'm already halfway done with that. I just got 5 tasks to do. Wasn't thinking there, but I was just a gold digger. And now I'm going to go to Ardoin. Return from my vacation. Hey, fishy fishy round 2. The fishiest. Any moment now. Well, there we go. Ember! Alrighty, I think it's time for me to get my fire cape. Let's go for it. 35% accuracy on the lowest monster. Yeah, I'm not ready for this. But I did finish the Karamja achievement, so let's go claim that prize from the pirate. Pirate Jackie, I'm here for me booty. Not that booty. Give me the booty. Ahoy! Let's go ahead and see. Nope, into Herblore again. And now I got these gloves, which I can use for discounts, I think. I didn't quite read it. Okay, the tier 1s really aren't that beneficial. But hey, that's that one completed. The next one we shall do, I decided, is going to be the Lumbridge ones. We actually got the beginner, easy, medium, hard. Lumbridge is unique where it doesn't go up to elite, so I need a new arena anyway, so Lumbridge, I'm actually going to be doing beginner and easy. So let's get the beginner going. I'm on top of the world! Salute your flag! I feel the same way, Doomsayer. Doom all around us. Oh, wise sage, give me your advice. I still need to get the XP from this, but Yasandra, I will finish this off sometime. Some very inconveniently placed clay rocks, in my opinion. Perfect metaphor, RuneScape, because the whole thing is just one big grind. Tell me how I should behave myself. And here's another one down. Take your pick. Hank, I got something for you. There you go, just for you. I call that piece the copyright infringement. The dinner bell is ringing. Come get it. Already, Jack, that snack that smells back. Give me my ring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Better than my current ring. Although this has an armor bonus, but look at that, prayer bonus. And now I get this lamp that I can actually put into summoning for once. Brings me up to level 5. Should really start training summoning. But yeah, there we go. That's the beginner Lumbridge achievement diary done. Now let's get the easy one done and get the next tier ring. Me already crafting a replacement ring. Oh, it's worthless. Maybe a father here blesses my ring. It might be worth something. Nope, still nothing. Maybe it'll be worth something to Morgan here. Hey, 10 GP. Time to become Iron Man! Wait, I already am an Iron Man. Ha! You shall have the head of a pike. Or your head on a pike. Whichever one it is. And another one done. Knock knock, anyone home? Ooh, guess not. Just call me the Exterminator. Do what we must to survive, even if that means eating rat meat. That's possibly infested with rabies or something. I'm about to become a waterbender. Whoosh. Na boo boo, you smell just like doo doo. Oh, wise old man, check my non-existent bank for junk. While I'm here, let's take a peek through your telescope. Ooh, saucy. Very saucy. A bunch of old wizards. If that's what you're into, I'm not gonna judge, man. I'm not gonna judge. I would definitely survive during a zombie apocalypse. Look at me kill this zombie. And there we go. That is the easy Lumbridge achievement diary done. Let's go give Bob a visit. Hello, Bob. How about you give me a better ring than what Jack the Snack that smells bad gave me? Oh yeah, look at that. 2 to the stats instead of 1. And now let's put this. I can't. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and train my summoning up just so I can actually put these lamps on it, because I really want to put the lamps on summoning. I know it'd probably be better to put it on Herblore, but summoning is going to be a bigger pain to train as a UIM. So I'm going to quickly get this to 25, I think it is, so I can... Level 30? So I'm getting to level 30 so I can train it and put lamps on it. And then I'll be back to our regular scheduled programming of achievement diaries. It's a good thing I have enough space in my looting bag to put all this to give me the most space for training summoning. I think I'm just gonna use up gold charms by killing chickens up here, grabbing their meat, and making the pouches that way. Unless something better is available, that's what I'll start with. Oh wow, that's a pretty rare drop, an offhand rubber chicken. It's only dropped by chickens that say I have returned when they spawn, so one of those must have been here. Neat. It's a shame. I don't think the offhand rubber chicken is storable in any house storage, so I'm just gonna have to drop it. But hey, that's one item on the drop log at least. I have come up with a basic game plan. I'm gonna do chickens until 16, and then once I hit 16, I can mine iron ore and use that for pouches. And then after that, I think I'll do that till 30 unless something else better pops up. Ooh, another collection log entry. The cornucopia. You can store food in it, and then I think it has like a certain threshold, like 1100 or something like that, but yeah, that's cool. Getting all sorts of collection logs now. What's next? Am I gonna get the summoning pet? That'd be funny. I looked into it, and I can actually do the Beneath Cursed Tides quest. Oh, wait. And if I do that, I can get a 10k XP lamp that I can put right into summoning. And that will get me right there to the level I need, since it, according to the wiki, it does not have a level restriction to use it, so I'm actually just going to use up all these gold charms, and then I'm going to do Beneath Cursed Tides to get that level 30 summoning I need, so I can use this lamp on summoning, and then use the rest of the lamps as well on summoning. Ooh, got a medium casket from the Very Wild Boar rewards from that Wood event. Let's see what we get in it. Some Phoenix Lair teleports. Other than that, nothing really impressive. Gonna use up these ashes and bones, and then back to the summoning grind. Wow, another offhand rubber chicken. That's kind of funny. It's just a rare item and I got 2 of them now. I wasn't paying attention, so maybe a chicken spawned that said I have returned, but a second offhand. Crazy. And that's the last of the gold charms used up. Now I'm gonna go do Beneath Cursed Tides, get that 10k lamp, and that should get me to 30 if the wiki didn't lie to me about its usage. Beneath Cursed Tides is actually a pretty fun quest. It's basically the story of what happened to Tutorial Island, because if you look on the mini-map, not the map, the mini-map, yeah, if you look at the map here, you'll notice that you won't see Tutorial Island listed anywhere at all. That's because it's actually sunken down into the water, I'm assuming right around here. And so when you do this quest, you basically go through Tutorial Island underwater. It's pretty fun. There we go! Beneath Cursed Tides complete. Now let's see if the wiki lied to me about this combat lamp. I can use it on summoning! Yay! Level 31! I can use this on summoning now, which is still level 31, but yay! I can use the achievement diary lamps on summoning now. Gain some cooking experience and some fishing experience, why not? Don't need that anymore, and I can get rid of these. But also, something else that this unlocks is I can do the oyster every month to get some clue items. You just gather this tasty looking seaweed, and you fish at this fishing spot, and it usually gives some pretty good fishing experience based off your level. Same thing with the tasty looking seaweed, gives you some nice farming experience. Then you feed these to the oyster here. And then at the beginning of the next month, you can check it for some items, which is relatively soon. Monthly reset's only 1 day away. But back to the achievement diaries, and I decided I'm gonna do the City of the new city unlocked with necromancy. Mainly just to get this necromancy quest thing to stop popping up every time I come to Draenor. I gotta say, for the rituals that are involved in necromancy, ink is gonna be a big pain to deal with. especially with all the ashes you have to gather in order to make the higher tier inks. Once I get the medium diary book, which has an ability to bank ashes that you pick up, I'm going to consider those ashes to be noted just for my sanity with regards to necromancy. The way I see it is with the porter effect is what it'll be for ashes. So any porter effect like that will be considered noting it into my bank, just like porters for gathering fish or wood. So that's works with within my rule set. Porter effects note things into my looting bag. And there we have it, the necromancy tutorial quest complete. Brings you to level 5 and starts you with 25 ectoplasm. Just gotta set up my ability bars properly. Looks like to do all the City of tasks, I'm gonna need to get level 24 necromancy before I can finish them all, so... Because I need that for the Kitty Row quest. So I'll work on that by doing rituals, but cool thing is... For the very basic rituals, there's a shop here I can go to and just buy the ritual candles, the basic ink, and the weak necroplasm, which this here can actually be stored, but these can't be stored in the box, so I'll just start with 50 of each of these and see how that works. But yeah, I'll basically just going to be doing rituals until to make necroplasm until I'm got the levels I need. And then I'll look into the actual achievements and see what they do. I think I just did one of them, which was buy from the shop there, so hey, one done. So I'm gonna complete another one, deposit this into here, boop, storage focused, and this will be allowed, of course. And then I'm also gonna perform a lesser necroplasm ritual. And once I do this, there'll be another one done. This will be another task done. Just missed this. And I get that task done. The thing about those distractions and diversions there is they give you extra experience, and they can also give you items. Which that gave me a broken memento, which will be my best source for doing the soul gathering. And there's that task done. Unless I can manage to gather other items. I think my best one available to me is actually baby dragon bones. Oh, actually, the first tome, not the medium one, the easy one will has the ashes sent to the bank, so that's pretty cool. And this will have it where any regular and big bones that drop will automatically be sent to the storage focus over here. So those will be available for me to do rituals with, which is nice. And it has some other decent bonuses, but I don't care about those. And I do have a really good method for active ash gathering if I ever, or when I need to do that. And most people might think of going to the abyss and killing abyssal creatures, which that's a good one, but if you have a low combat level and can't really reliably do that, you can go to the haunted mine. Don't even need the quest. You can go there, pick up the glowing mushroom and drop it, and it will turn into an ash. And that's a fantastic way to do ash gathering. Now I'm just going to leave any ectoplasm that rituals make in here, because I can't really deposit it anywhere unless I just put it into my bank, and I really don't want to take up a spot in the looting bag for ectoplasm or a spot in my inventory, aside from this ectoplasm I've got right now. But yeah, so this is why I'm doing the lesser necroplasm rituals, because I can just move it in here. And I can withdraw these noted, which is nice. I believe there's actually a way to make these into higher tier divination with divination, so when I need to do higher tier rituals, I can actually turn all these mementos into the higher tier mementos, but yeah. Right now, necromancy is a bit OP compared to the other combat styles, so I really don't plan on using it very much, at least to begin with. I'm just gonna basically keep it in line with the lowest of my other combat styles, so if I want to use the tier 20 necromancy, I'm gonna need to be level 20 in all my other combat stats, just to prevent me from just doing everything with necromancy, despite how powerful necromancy can end up being. Force myself to do the other combat styles as well. There we go, level 24 necromancy. Now I have all the levels I need to complete all the achievements. Just need to get the armor set, and I can start in on all the tasks for the achievements. Well, I need to accept the armor to do the Kitty Row quest, and I needed 24 to do the Rune Mythos quest. But once I do those two quests, then I'm ready to do all the achievements. Looks like I'm gonna have to make some ink after all. So, gotta get some ashes. At least there's only 2 ashes. So I think I'll just burn some logs for that. Actually, I remembered that these wizards up here, when you kill them, they drop ashes. So, just gonna kill 2 of these for ashes. But because it's such a pain to get to deal with the higher level inks, that in the future, whenever I have to do rituals that require high level inks, I'm just gonna use a calculator or figure out the math to see how many of the inks I need, and then I will just craft the exact amount I need. Hopefully, the exact amount. Because you need vials of water, ashes, and then you also need I think you also need the lower tier ink to make the higher tier ink. No, wait, you need the necroplasm to make the ink. So yeah, craft and vial water, ashes, and the necroplasm. So when I do rituals, I'm gonna have to, in order to avoid wasting inks or having inks take up inventory or loot bag space, I'm gonna have to figure out the exact amount. But for now, I need to craft these so I can continue on with this quest. I think 2 is all I need. That's Kitty Row done! Now the only other quest I need to do is Rune Mythos, and then I'm ready to do the achievement. One cool thing is you can actually store Rune Essence in here, so whenever I get Rune Essence drops, or if I'd ever decide to mine a bunch of Rune Essence for doing rune crafting, I can store it all in here, because I will need a lot of essence if I eventually want to be able to get myself a rune pouch, or the large rune pouch, or more preferably a grasping rune pouch, but I'd need to do a bunch of Crozius before I can get the grasping rune pouch. But yeah. And this is the view to die for. All of the city of very nicely designed area. It looks very pretty, that's for sure. Not even in the city of can you get away from these trolls. Gotta kill the troll. Hey Bob, these the skeletons that hurt you? Yeah, they are! Let's take them on! Selene here is a bit unique in the Gillinor world in that she is polytheistic. She worships multiple gods, not just one single god. And she could teach me all sorts of fun prayers. And she's gonna teach me something now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You taught me a new prayer. I'm gonna do a bit of foreplay so I can finger without losing stamina. Appears I just completed a medium task. What do you know? Did not mean to do that, but hey, that's fine. And it seems when I crafted that ink earlier, I should have just done it here in the city of since that's a task. Making some ink in the town. That's another task done. bone runes, and I went with bones. Already had some spirits because I can activate this and give myself a permanent shield. 25% of my necromancy level, so I basically get a level 6 shield to myself for some extra defense. And hey, what do you know? That's level 27 necromancy and 1,100 total level. Perfect time for a milestone. The last thing I gotta do is upgrade a piece of equipment. Which, this upgrade's gonna go to waste since I'm dropping everything, but that's why I'm only doing the first level upgrade. But that's the City of tasks complete. The easy ones. So I can go collect my reward from Ixlarian. And it's a nice little book to put. Something new to replace the statue collection bag. I think I'll just go ahead and put all the rocks on the statue and then get rid of the bag. But Ixlarian, and there's my reward. A nice book that has a bunch of damage bonuses with those other effects. And an antique lamp. I can put this in necromancy, but of course I want to put it in summoning. And there we go, another summoning level. That was certainly a trip. Got distracted with wanting to put lamps in summoning, and now I got necromancy unlocked, but don't really plan on using it. So for now, I think we're gonna drop all the necromancy stuff, and I can always just get all this stuff back later. And on to the next achievement diary, which I haven't quite decided. Actually, I have decided. I'm gonna do the desert easy next. Seems I've done none of the desert achievements, and I only have one quest I need to do, one piercing note. Fantastic quest, if only because of the soundtrack to it. Incredible music and all that. Highly recommend people play it and listen to the music and dialogue. There we go, that's one piercing note done. Now I can do all the desert easy achievements. And the robes I got for completing the quest I can actually store in the armor case. It'd be fun to try to get this completely filled as well as everything else in the storage areas, but I doubt I will. Still be fun to try. We shall start our desert diaries by doing some rooftop agility. Yes, it is indeed in RS3 as well. Into the hay bale I go. And that's the first one done. They'd always dress for the occasion. In honor of the gambling arena. Got myself a pet bird. Oh, the bird died. Ooh, I rode on a magic carpet again. Important to stay hydrated, folks. Oh, they want a cracker? Oh, he doesn't want a cracker. Even though this says it doesn't require any quest, I actually need to start Itharian's little helper in order to gain access to stuff from him to do pyramid plunder, so I guess I have to start that real quick. Maybe I'll finish it after I finish these achievements. There we go, Itharian's little helper done. Decided just to go ahead and finish it up while I was, since I had to start it, since I hate leaving quests unfinished. Hey, got myself some thieving and agility levels. That's nice. But yeah, now I can actually get to the rest of the task, starting with Pyramid Plunder. I'm a grave robber! Gotta exchange some pizzazz points here at the Magic Training Arena. Unfortunately, this piece of content is woefully out of date for RuneScape 3. Only thing I'll probably ever come back here for is to acquire the Infinity Boot, since that's needed for a Master Clue task, so once I'm doing Master Clue scrolls, I'll have to grab those. Although if I want to completely fill up my storage in the player on home, I will need to get the full Infinity set to store in there, but That's a problem for future me. One quick telekinetic room later, and that's a law room for that one. I'm a voyeur, but apparently nobody's currently having any action here at the moment. That's a shame. Time to join in on the dance. Ooh, shake it! Now time to go talk to the Grand Vizier Hassan at the palace. That's right, since I have Menopause unlocked, he's over here in Menopause, so give me my reward. Ooh, got the lamp and the desert amulet. Go ahead and toss this onto summoning. Yay, some more summoning levels. But more importantly, I got a great amulet for general use now. +6 in all stats. If I'm using melee, I'll use the strength amulet, but I'll keep that as in the main hand. As my main amulet for now. I can actually just go ahead and store this, I believe, in my treasure chest at the home. Let's find out. Treasure chest. Search and... I guess I can't. This might be a medium one, and I don't have access to the medium ones yet, so keep it in the inventory for now, but once I do have the access to medium storage, I can just put that in here. Whenever I want to do anything regarding melee, I can just toss it in there, grab that from out of there. But hey, that's the desert diary done, and let's move on to the next one. Let's see, I've already done Karamja, Lumbridge. Mauritania! Let's take care of Mauritania. Ooh, got a few quests. I need to do Creature of Frankenstein and an Aid of the Marquis. So, 2 more quests and another diary to do. I'm gonna end up completing the medium task while doing the Creature of Frankenstein quest. So, hey! Well, I just did one of the tasks that said you need to complete the quest, but in order to do it, you gotta kill the creature, so... Nice. And Creature of Frankenstein done! Now I just gotta... let's see... do an Aid of the Marquis, and then I'm ready to actually take care of all these tasks. If I'm gonna do an Aid of the Marquis, I need to do in Search of the Marquis, so... I gotta do this one, and I'm gonna need to make a bunch of steel weapons and stuff for them. So, on I go. There we go, that's in Search of the Marquis done. Now I just gotta do an Aid of the Marquis, and then I can start in it and finish these achievements for the easy Mauritania Swampletics one. And there we have it, an Aid of the Marquis done. Now I can finally start in on the achievements here. Hey, my first piece of lumberjack outfit while doing the Temple Trek achievement. Nice. I'll be able to destroy that and reclaim it from Diego whenever. Picking up, there we go. Finish the task, that achievement. Claim some raw sharks from that blue token. Gonna save those for the Frimnik quest that needs them in the future. Because I plan on taking care of that quest once I'm done with the achievement diaries. That is, if that quest isn't needed for the diary. Hope SpongeBob doesn't miss his pet snail, because I need an achievement done. Sorry, Wolf Boy, not today. And another one down. And now to harvest unlit roots. Luckily I got a seed drop earlier and I planted this ahead of time, so that's all the Mauritania achievements done. Now I just gotta go see whatever that name is at the Patadomus. Hello my friend, what you can do for me is give me my reward. Thank you kindly. Toss this onto summoning. 4,000, that's nice. Brings me up to 35. And some nice legs that I'm just going to destroy right away. On to the next achievement, and I think I'm going to do the wilderness ones this time. Oh, I've done 4 of them already, so I just got 4 left to do. Shouldn't be too hard. A nice quick one. Down I go into the underground, taking the subway. A recent kills and deaths list in the wilderness, although who's actually having PvP on these days, I don't know. There we go, the peak content is done. Hitting these switches back and forth. I learned the history of the wilderness from Vala here, and now that's the wilderness easy done, I can talk to Mr. X and get my reward. Hello, Mr. X, I'd like to claim my reward from ya. Thank you kindly. And let's see what these get me. 10,000 summoning experience. Gets me up to 39. And another 10,000 summoning experience. All the way up to 41 now. Wilderness achievement lamps are the best. And I got a nice Wilderness Sword 1, which has some interesting things. Has some teleports I can use and whatnot. But on to the next achievement. We're gonna do the Freaknik diaries this time. No quest needed, so I can just jump right into it. Got myself a cave crawler dead. No anti-poison needed. Talk about rocking out. 5 rock lobsters or rock crabs dead. I got nothing clever for this one. Decided to check on my farm since I gotta head up to Barbarian Assault and got the fall-faced wolf from a sheep, and I just remembered I can actually store this up in the ritual chest since it's used for some of the necromancy armor upgrades. There we go, Barbarian Assault tutorial done. Never actually played it, but might be fun to try. Although with the honor points being available to buy from the traveling merchant nowadays, I only really need to do it for the queen kills. Barbarian training started! I summon Exodia, the Forbidden One! Making some seafood tonight! Seaweed! And there's the last one done. Now I just gotta talk to one of the people by the bridge for my prizes. Hey buddy, give me my prize. Nice pair of swanky boots and a lamp. 5k into summoning. That's another level. Now on to the next one, which I'm gonna do the Sears Village one next. Any quests I need to do for this? Nope, so right to it. Right, correction, one of them I'm gonna need to do a quest for. Happy hour here, cause I do not want to wait a day or two to brew cider, so I can do Throne of Miscellanea, and I think I need the sequel quest as well. To buy some cider from the store that's underground. So yeah, I gotta do those quests real quick so I can do happy hour. Well then, looks like we got a bit of a rabbit hole of stuff to do. For Royal Trouble, which is what we need to start to buy the cider, we need 40 Slayer, 40 Agility, and start Throne of Miscellanea. But for Throne of Miscellanea, we need Freemic Trials and Heroes Quest. I can do Freemic Trials, but for Heroes Quest, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need to get 53 fishing, 52 cooking, Lost City, and Dragon Slayer done. I mean, I have the stats for Dragon Slayer for sure, and Lost City I can do that. So I've got quite a few quests to do just to avoid having to brew my own cider, which is a good trade-off in my opinion. There we go, Primitive Trials complete. Got a bunch of XP lamps, and let's see where all this gets me. Ooh, a bunch of levels there, ain't that nice? That's pretty awesome. On to the next quest I need to complete. And there we have it, Dragon Slayer complete. Got myself some nice XP lamps here. And boosh! Some good levels. On to the next one. A quick death pile so I can do Lost City here. Brought some items so I can craft myself a spider wand. So now I can easily take on the spirits. There we got it, Lost City complete. Decided to get myself some cinnamon to keep a hold of for when I decide to do Recipe of Disaster stuff. But on to the next quest, which will be Hero's Quest, so I need to get myself 53 cooking and 53 fishing. So I'm just gonna go to Catherby and fish and cook until I got the levels I need. There's a level 53 cooking I need for Hero's Quest. Now I just need to finish up 53 fishing, which I think I'm gonna go up to do barbarian fishing for that. And there we have it, 53 fishing. Got all the stats I need now to take care of the Hero's Quest. I can get that done, then I can do Thrown into Miscellanea and Royal Trouble. After I get the 40 Slayer and Agility for Royal Trouble. Then I can finally buy the cider to do the Sears Easy diary. And yet another roadblock for Hero's Quest. I need some lockpicks, and unless I want to hunt down Implings for the lockpicks, which I really don't want to, I'm going to need to get either level 50 thieving to buy lockpicks from the store in the Rogue's Den, or get level 41 thieving and complete the Lost Her Marbles mini quest, which also needs from Tiny Order Acorns mini quest. And it's to buy some lockpicks, so I guess I got 2 mini quests I'm gonna need to do. And there we have it! Lost Her Marbles done. Now I can buy the lockpicks I need to do Hero's Quest. And I got some noted items here. Maple logs and teak logs. I think I'll keep those for future fort building if I have the space in my looting bag. But yeah, on to Hero's Quest now. There we go, got the Hero's Quest done. Now I can work on the next quest. Throne of Miscellanea and Royal Trouble. Then on to buy the cider and complete Sears, and ooh, a bunch of levels from those lamps. 6 range is nice from that lamp. But the Bloodwood tree's about to spawn, so I'm gonna head out to do that real quick, and then I can finally get Throne of Miscellanea and Royal Trouble done, and finally get Sears Village Easy done. That's pretty cool. From the Very Wild Sack rewards, I got myself some brawling gloves for agility, and I need to train agility anyways. Not much, but still. I'm gonna just use these up completely and call that good for my agility training. Just gonna use up these Infernal Ashes, and I decided to start storing any Wyvern Bones I get into the ritual box for future necromancy rituals. And there we have it. Level 40 Slayer, and I got level 40 Agility. Now it's time to go ahead and take care of Throne of Miscellanea and Royal Trouble. That's also level 50 Magic, so I can upgrade to the Mystic Wand and Mystic Orb for when I need it. To save on air runes, I'm going to keep the Mystic Air Staff, but if I come across something that I'm just not hitting, I can use the Wand and Orb here. There we go, Throne of Miscellanea done! It's a shame I won't be able to actually use it to gather materials, but it is what it is. What I will do is take the money out of the coffers, gonna steal from the kingdom, and then get on my way with Royal Trouble. And here's the point in Royal Trouble that I needed to reach in order to buy cider. I can buy it right here and use it for the Sears Easy diary now. I don't need to brew it. But first I'm gonna finish Royal Trouble, since I like to not leave any quests unfinished that I start. And then I'm gonna finally get to the Sears Easy diary. And there we have it, Royal Trouble completed. Now I can finally go and do the Sears Easy diary. Ooh, that also got me to 50 HP, so I can also now use Tuska's Wrath. That's nice. There you go, folks. This round was on me. You better be grateful, because I went through a lot of trouble for the cider. The good old days, when this was a legitimate money-making strategy. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Second verse, same as the first. You spin me right round, baby, right round. It's like a nice refreshing beverage, King. Going to take 4 business days to make some butter. You mean they're just giving this flour away? For free? I'm gonna practice your green thumb to keep it nice and green. You know the rules, and so do I. I pray that the Falador and Damienheim Easy Diaries won't be as big of a pain as this one was. And that's the Sears Easy finally complete. Time to claim my reward. Gimme, gimme. Thank you. Toss this on summoning and no level this time, but that's finally that one done. A nice little headband, just get rid of this for now. And gonna move on to the Falador one. I don't think there's gonna be any as much trouble for the Falador as there was that. Got 3 of them done already, and yep, I can just probably get right into it. Sarah, my love, I seek some jewelry. Thank you. Wayne, give me that peak fashionscape. Some, where is it? Black chain body, thank you. And let's see how I look. Magnifique. I have conquered another castle. I'm apparently from Mistland. Ain't that nice? Holy moly! Quite the hard worker, little Chinchampa. Here, have a treat. Important to stay hydrated, folks. Duck you! You have violated the law. Accept your punishment. Hope you don't mind. Prayers were answered. This was an easy diary to do. Let's party to celebrate! Arg, matey! Give me my reward! Thank you, and that gives me a nice little summoning level. And I get a nice little shield that I will not use for anything. Now, just got one left. The Damienheim Achievement Diaries. Which is going to be interesting to do. I need to get up to level 23. I have 15, but all that is from Tuska minigame. And I'll probably end up completing several of these just by doing it. But since I need to do dungeoneering, this is going to bring up a very valid point of how I'm going to do it. And I will show you. To start with, let's go ahead and get this first task done just by passing the guards here. Thank you, thank you. So, in order to do dungeoneering, you have to have nothing in your inventory and nothing equipped, aside from having the Ring of Kinship here. So, whenever I do dungeoneering, I am going to allow myself to freely just deposit everything in my inventory and everything equipped into the bank. To make it easier, though, I'm going to put it all into a separate tab here. And I will do dungeoneering like this, free of any restrictions, since I believe it would be a bad idea to restrict myself to having to do death piles or death storage just to do dungeoneering. But let's get to it, and I'm gonna try to make sure I catch every achievement I do. And that's a boss dead achievement. That's also a floor without dying. Reset the progress for another achievement. Cast it into the fire! Oh, it does nothing. Oh goody, a sinkhole, let's do it! Oh wait, I can't. Gotta melt this guy so I can access sagas, because those are needed for the achievements as well as future quests. And plus, they're just fun. And here we have a full set of tier 1 armor crafted. And now let's equip it. 2 achievements for the price of 1! Switched my bind setup and I got an achievement. Huzzah, huzzah! Hey buddy, you hungry? Oh, I guess not. Attack, my minion! Converting some memories. Thanks for the experience, mate. And there we have a medium dungeon completed for that task. Abandon all hope, ye who enter! And that's the abridged story of the saga done. I'll have to come back and do the unabridged sometime, but I didn't have the range level to do the unabridged version of that. But that is the completion of the Damon 9 Easy. I'm gonna go collect my reward first after I get all my items back out of the bank, but that is finally the completion of all of the Easy Diaries. The goal for this episode has been met. Give me my reward, good sir. I now have the aura activated for in the dungeon, which is nice. And now I can pop this onto summoning like I've done with the rest. But yeah, that is all the easy achievement diaries except for tier 1 complete. Other than that, I've done all the easy achievements, which is fantastic. I can go do something else now that I've achieved the goal that I set out for. It took a lot more than I thought it would, which is kind of crazy. You know, with the dungeoneering I did, I wonder if there's anything interesting I can get from the reward shop. 2,000 points. And nothing too interesting. Would like to get the Bone Crusher and the Imp sometime, but not until I can attach them to my tool belt with Slayer points. But with the completion of that diary, this shall mark the end of this episode. I know it dragged on for a bit, and I'm sorry, but I like to just have you all along for every step of my path, every step of the way during the account, so I shall see you later, fellas. Ciao for now.